What up, what up, what up, everybody? Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We got we got Born Twice tapping in from the rich part of Esco. What up? We got Ceci tapping in every morning to say good morning. Appreciate that from Riverside. Didn't even know that. Shout out to Ceci and shout out to Riverside. Steve from Phoenix, AZ in the house. That's what's up. Steve. There we go. There we go. There we go. Abuelita's Journey. Linda. Hell yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let everybody trickle in. Man, what up? What up, everybody? It's been a minute. I think the last lives I did, I was traveling up and down the beautiful state of California. From San Diego to Sacramento and back down. We got Michigan Wolverines. What up? What up? Likewise, always sending my respects, my boy. Soldier's wifey in the house. Shout out. JMG, what up? I knew that was you, JMG, but you two be changing those names, man. I ain't got used to it yet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Saludos, Hector. El Skid, what up? The newest patron right there. See, I be remembering those names. Welcome. Victor, what up? Tapping in. That's what's up. LA in the house. Que rollo con el chicken? Con el chicken pollo. That's what's up, Alex. Lance, great channel, interesting content, man. Thank you, Lance. You know, just coming on here and speaking the truth, man. Imagine that. Who's this over? Man! Lance! Hell yeah. Well, welcome, Lance, and I appreciate that. Over here, you get to hear these great sound effects, right? When you bless. Here we go. Oh, Lance, trip out on this. Oh, you're going to really love this. Check it out, Lance. I write your name on a big ass pencil, right? I'm gonna show you some love on tomorrow's episode. Good looking out. D-Rock 909 San Bernardino in the house. That's what's up, Dixon. Jason, Leo, Sergio, what up? Roy, no jokes here. 559 Bouncer, Fresno, Hobie Cat, what up? Bay, here we go. The sun is out. How you guys like my videos when I'm filming in a car, man? Somebody said it looks like those hostage locations. Right now, I'm not doing anything grimy out there. Right. Yeah, what's cracking? Hell yeah, everybody's here. 34 people. Smash that like button. Let's get this shit started, man. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want to ask, whatever current of events, current affairs, right? There was a whole submarine that went under the water. I normally don't dabble in these conversations, but hey, it's alive, right? There was a submarine that got imploded. What else? Today I was at Vaughn's, man. Walking into Vaughn's with my daughter. She wanted to get some oranges for her tajin. Hey, there was this white dude with long hair. He walked out with 2 bottles of liquor. Like a bottle of Jack in his right hand, like a bottle of vodka. Straight from the liquor aisle, straight out the door. Right? And I look and I'm like, the hell? Now your boy's not a rat, right? Your boy's not a rat. But I live in a nice area compared to where I used to live. And I don't want none of this stuff going on at the Vons, right? Where I just go with my daughter. So I tell this big dude that works, and I'm like, hey man, you just had a dude walk out with some liquor, man. He's like, oh, don't chase him. He worked there. He's like, we can't. We cannot go after him. We cannot talk to them. We can just wish him a good day. I'm like, what? I was like, damn. I said, you know, that's just going to like encourage more of that type of behavior, right? He's like, yeah, I know. And I told the guy, hey, give me $100. I'll go tackle the dude right now and beat his ass. He's like, no, man. It's not worth it. You know, the consequences that can lead behind it is not worth it over some alcohol. But then it got me thinking. Right? When you think small-minded like that, yes, maybe, right? If I would have went out there, tackled him, he would have stabbed me in the gut, in the liver, right? Maybe even in the heart. Can you say, Hector, is it worth it? You just literally lost your life for 2 bottles of liquor. That's not how I see it. I see it as if you don't stop that type of behavior, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna progress. That's how I see it. Let me know how you guys see it, right? But yeah, think about it, man. Tomorrow you're gonna have 500. Oh, believe it or not, when I loaded up on my cherries, the oranges, the cereal, I almost played a joke on the guy that worked. I was gonna be like, all right, bro, have a good one later, and just walk out with a cart full of stuff, man. But that's not my style, right? But that's how I see it. Let me know. Are they still closing prisons? Hey, we got 51 people on here, right? This is where I dive into topics that I normally don't dive about. You know, I still be having my contacts, right? Everywhere. Contacts in Sacramento, right? I got a good homie or 2 or 3 or 4 that work in Sacramento, right? They're good people. They have good hearts. Ethical, moral. All over, right? Different prisons, each prison. And this new thing that they're doing, right? Because only I would have known. You kind of only know what is going on at your prison, right? I say the department is small, but it takes a while for you to notice that the BS shenanigans, buffoonery is happening at all the institutions. Then you can put 2 and 2 together. Well, one of the perks of me being out here is I get a, what do you call it? A bird's eye view. I see the whole fucking thing. So let me tell you guys something. Before I left that shithole Donovan State Prison, Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility, they closed down buildings. They were closing down buildings on a yard, vacating them. Inmates in the building, gone. Poof. Vacant, empty buildings, right? They had closed down on Bravo Yard building 8, empty. 0, empty. That's not normal. Alpha Yard, like building 5 maybe, empty. That's not normal. Then you start hearing that they're going to flip Delta Yard at Donovan to level 2. Okay, maybe that's not weird. But when Calipatria State Prison, home of the level 4 killers, is flipping Charlie Yard to level 2, okay, that's kind of weird. Then I talked to other people, they're shipping, they're making everything across the board level 2. So then your boy always thinks 4 or 5 steps ahead. And I'm thinking, you know what they're going to do, right? This is what they're going to do. They're going to bless every single inmate in the California Department of Corrections and say, you guys are all level 2 inmates, non-designated programming. Have at it. Think about it. Why not? Why not? Then when they sue, look at that. Abuelita's Journey said New Folsom is flipped BR to level 2. Think about it. Think what I'm saying, Abuelita's Journey. Now tell me if you think that's wrong. You're going to snap your fingers. Every GP, every SNY, every EOP is now level 2 across the board. Let's mix them. Ooh, man. It's going to get juicy. I'm telling you. So, I thought about something else too. You guys are like, Hector, you have a little bit of wits about you. You have a little bit of insight on the department. And I even thought about saying this on tonight's episode, right? Because, you know, you be having the lookers like, what is he up to, right? And I never show my hand, right? So to say. But, I was just thinking, you know what worked? You know what worked once in the California Department of Corrections to make change? The hunger strike. The hunger strike worked by some very influential, very violent, capable individuals. The hunger strike worked. I saw it from all angles at two different prisons, from like each rank at two different prisons. They released them. They ended the SHU, Security Housing Unit, right? So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Right? Because it's no longer, if you guys think about it, so that cell doors stay open all night since it's level 2. I believe at Donovan, the level 2 yard, they lock. I think they lock. Don't quote me. CDCR out here calling inmates residents. Your opinion on that? Yeah, Ivan, that's all political, right? That's not. Look, we can focus on the fluff. We can focus on the bullshit that Sacramento is throwing, like making everybody. Well, we can focus on like the tablets coming in, calling them residents, bringing in ponies, giraffes. But the real problem is they are creating chaos, covering it up. They're gift wrapping a turd is what they're doing. They're creating chaos, putting fluff on it and say, look, guys, this is working. When it's not. When it's not. So, well, maybe I might not give up the What up, Crescent? All right. So, I told you guys the hunger strike worked, right? The administration, captains and above, managers, what they do is they sit back in their desk as puppeteers, making unethical, immoral decisions and letting the lower troops do it. In turn, it upsets the inmates fight the officers, and now you got the same chaos, and you got the managers looking down and saying, you see, they can't get along, when it was the puppeteers. So, I was just thinking, this incense in the room smells like alpha. Shout out to Greñas. He was a huge... Greñas was a huge hit. Labels matter. We see how our role relates we see the inmate population. If we remove the label, it opens up a window for staff to be pulled from their prescribed roles. Facts. Facts. Tier talk. We gotta... We warriors here. We gotta not see what they're putting in front of us, right? We gotta see what's happening behind that. Trust me. Same shit in the world, right? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist by any means. I'm telling you what I've seen, my experience, firsthand. So, I don't know. What you're going to have to do now, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. What you're going to have to do to fight this corrupt administration, and it even goes above CDCR. I never told you guys this. There's 67 people, 69 on here watching. Smash the like button. I never told you. When I first left the department, I got in contact with, they're not called senators. What are they called? Senators. Somebody corrected me on here. I got somebody on here, very important, put me in touch with the people running the show of California, the state. I had three separate Zoom calls with, okay, it's not the Supreme Court, it's the other one. The one for the fucking local California. These are the same individuals that sit on the panels and confront the highest, that other idiot that drinks his protein shake. Linda knows what I'm talking about. No, senators, congressmen, senator, those fucking people, councilmen, no, above councilmen. I'm not, anyhow, the people that make the decisions, the people that are calling the shots, the people that have a jury, judge, gaffle, whatever the fuck you call it. I told them straight up. I told them, Greñas retired already? Damn. There you go. Legislative leaders, assembly, and senators. Thank you, Abuelita's Journey. I did 3 Zoom calls. As a matter of fact, it was around the time I went on the Disney cruise. I told them who was responsible for burning the ship to the ground, per names. I told them how and why they're getting down. And I'll be honest with you guys. They did not care. They didn't care. Right? I don't mean to break your hearts. I don't mean to let you down. I'm here to show you what we're up against, right? So now that I've told you guys that is true life. Now that I told you guys what we're up against, I think if every inmate had a sit down, right? Every yard, every inmate. Doesn't matter if you're GP, hardcore, soldado, ready to put in work. This is above that. This is bigger. This is what we're talking about here. Every inmate had to sit down on the yard, right? Every prison, every yard. Every inmate sits down right in the middle. I am not getting up. I am not going out. Going back to the building. This is what's going to happen. All the officers don't do nothing. Go like this. Oh, hey, they don't want to get up. They don't want to go over there. This is a controlled use of force. I cannot use force. Captain, AW, right? I know it's by design. Check it out. Hear my story. I see a lot more CCR former employees. Yeah, Lakers for sure. So every inmate have a seat. Doesn't matter how hardcore you are, how influential. This is bigger than that. You guys already did a hunger strike, right? It worked. Every officer, sergeant, good lieutenant, kicks back, calls the captain up. Hey, fuck it. Sir, per policy, come down here. You come down here. Right? Charlie Yard, building 14, building 15. Captain. So, I actually made a video of the Charlie Yard captain at Donovan, and I took it down, right? Because she didn't have a bad heart. She just made dumb fucking decisions, right? Dumb fucking decisions. So, every inmate, take a seat on the yard. Do not go in, right? Make a list of demands. I demand you stop mixing us, GPs and SNY, at once. Halt, right? I demand whatever the fuck other buffoonery is happening. The officers, the sergeants, and lieutenants kick back, get a good bag of sunflower seeds, let the captains come down. Let me tell you how dumb and inexperienced these captains are. They're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know what to do. They're inexperienced. They're cowards. They're going to elevate it up the chain of command. They're going to let their associate wardens know. Well, guess what? They don't know what to do. They're dumb. They're fucking cowards. They don't know how to fucking... What they're going to attempt to do is start giving up small things. Oh, we'll give you... You want your property? You want an extra sack lunch? What they're not going to do is do a mass cell extraction from the yard to the building. I don't foresee that. They don't have it in them. Everything's on camera anyways, especially with the body-worn camera. Man, I'm giving you guys gems here. I'm giving you guys game. So, hey, what up for, what is the worst use of force you have seen? I'll get there. So, what up, Tierra Caliente? I'm just giving knowledge on how you guys can take back the system from within, right? Go have a sit down. Every inmate, every prison, on the yard. Do not get up. Do not budge, right? And as an officer, don't think, oh, we're giving up the house. The house has already been given up. Pay attention, people. Fuck, we lost. We lost. Where's the white flag? We lost. We lost that fight, right? There's no more trying to bring back the good old days. The battle's been lost. It's gone too far. We got to bring it back to some normalcy, right? So, when the media starts catching wind of mass sit-down protests, another secret I never told you guys that I learned as a public information officer for Marcus Pollard. I saw this with my own eyes. Managers do not care about getting written up by EEO complaints because they know that's not going to go nowhere. We've seen it over and over and over again. They don't care about the whistleblower hotline because that's not going to go anywhere. We've seen it over and over and over again. What managers and narcissistic people care about is their dirty laundry aired out. Aired out. Aired out. They didn't even like it aired out within the prison. I was like, oh, I got these motherfuckers. Oh, I got these motherfuckers. Right? You sons of bitches don't like their dirty laundry aired out. So what I'm going to do is leave the department, start a YouTube channel, and just air these motherfuckers out with the truth. I got to protect myself. And I can only speak facts, evidence-based. And when I told you I came out here, I have all the documentation to prove it. So, you fucking board it up, 4:30 count time every day, Sacramento will succumb. Boom, tierra caliente. I seen Hector coming out of a dispensary. That's not the truth. I don't do drugs or drink alcohol. I'm putting you on timeout. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, they don't want to be exposed. Right, Ceci? So, everybody sit the fuck down on the yard. Inmates. Staff, do not get involved. Let the managers, buffoons, try to fucking poke their nose, poke their ass, and play with their hair to try to figure it out. They can't. They're dumb. They're buffoons. Seriously. They're not going to use force on you. They're not going to smash you. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, what if they're a lifer? What if they're a lifer and they write them up for 115s, rules violation reports? Well, check this out. All those inmates that did the hunger strike, they got written RVRs for mass protesting, for delaying the program. They did, right? But I can tell you, man, depends on how far you want to take it. If we can get some lieutenants on board to dismiss those RVRs, right? I'm telling you, this is fucking chess. This isn't checkers. If you can get... And to tell you the truth, BPH don't even be caring about RVRs. Because something I also haven't said is the Menendez brothers keep getting caught with fucking cell phones every single day. And Sacramento is pushing for the Menendez brothers to parole. Imagine that. Bet you didn't know that one. You know, I don't even plan these fucking lives. I just, for bunk status for lying on the LT buying weed. Go your goddamn bunk. Sit there and think about exactly why you lied. Goddamn. I don't even like weed, right? This idea of boarding up, it was something that was thrown in the pot in 2008, and it was brought about in the hunger strikes. Look at Boxer. He got out. Facts. So, okay, these are things we write on. That's a great response, Bravo. These are things that we've talked about. A game plan, right? I didn't want to come and like do it online because, oh, Big Joe, Salinas, California. I was just there. Thank you. Salinas, I'm even going to write Salinas by your name, Big Joe. So, boom. Thank you for that. So, some of the negativity or perks that you can get in trouble, or as an inmate, you think you're going to get in trouble. You think you're going to get an RVR. Maybe, maybe not. It can possibly get dismissed. When you go up for board, I would straight up tell them the truth. Look, they put us in some fucked up spots, man. Mixing GPs and SNYs. Hey, man, I did the only thing that I had to do, and that was not violent, right? Because I could have went off on a cop. I could have fucked up a cop, but I chose the most democratic way to air my concern. Because all 602s fell on deaf ears. That's the way I would do it, right? Your boy, little hamster, you don't like weed, but you like heroin. I used to hit the focal back in the day. True story. Don't do it again. I never should have done it. What up, Skade? I never did heroin, right? I never did heroin, nor do I want to. You probably can't even find fucking heroin these days. You're probably going to overdose on fentanyl. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, so now that I got off my tangent on how to beat the system, it's not even how to beat the system. I just gave you guys I threw you guys a line, right? I threw you guys a line. Do what you wish with that. Network, right? Network, get it going, organize. Yeah, that's fucked up. All the bullshit they're doing is fucked up and corrupt. What up, Shanae? B-Town in the house. Now let's get to answering these questions. Start answering. Start asking them. All right, what up, Wild 100s? Pacoima 818 in the house. Eric Gomez with that yard time. Bureaucracies passes laws. That's the truth. Bureaucracy does pass laws. We got all the regulars in here. What up, Cowboy Casanova? That homie knows a lot about guns. 89 people on here. Smash the subscribe button. Actually, smash the like button. And let's get these questions knocked out, man. Let's make this a two-way conversation. What have you heard about Theo Lacey County Jail in Orange County? Honestly, Brian, nothing at all. This is the first time I ever heard of a place called Theo Lacey County Jail. I've heard of LA County Jail, and then the other one, I think. Well, the people in Pomona, I think they said they get taken to LA County Jail. I'm not sure. Pomona's wild with it, man. Shout out to Pomona. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Saca las curitas, estás cortado, G. Saludos desde Texas. What up, Julian? Any stories from the Peckerwoods cracking it off? The Whites. Yeah, there's a story on my YouTube channel about the back in 2008. Maybe it could have been 2009. They were taking out a group of Whites called Slide Through. What up? Hell yeah. Slide Through. His little emoji picture is badass. So, the Whites, similar weapons to this one. I kid you not. Similar weapons to this one. USAS, United Skins Aryan Society. Don't quote me on that. Well, the people above them did not like that at all, right? So they gave orders from the top down. Pretty much kill them all. And I was brand new to the department, so yeah, were they going for it. I mean, going for it, right? Ooh, man. Oh, look I'm sweating. Smells like the essence of a man, G. What's up with greñas, though? Skate, what's cracking? Any stories on the Aryan Brotherhood? You know, the Broadsters, there's a lot of things I don't dive into it. I just gave a story, right? But nobody, holy shit, Roy, thank you. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is untouchable. Roy, bringing out the pencil for you. Nobody is untouchable, right? People can get got, so some things are just better left not talked about like that. Caldo de oso. What is that? Any stories of riots? I'll give you some riot stories. There you go, Junior Gong, Pomona. Riots. Where we at? Let me see. I was in a riot in Bravo Yard when the bunk bed inmates in Bravo 2 kicked off. It was the blacks and the Mexicans. They were throwing trash cans. They were throwing phones, mop buckets, brooms, mops. Simultaneously, the gym went off. You had the bunk beds go off. Then you had the gym go off. Blacks and Mexicans. That was the most chemical agents I've ever seen in one riot. There was like an inch of powder, chemical agent across the whole gym. where they had to bring the fire inmates, the firehouse, and come and hose down. They opened the front doors to the gym, they opened the back doors to the gym, and they hosed out all that chemical agents through the back. The TVs were not where they were supposed to be. They were getting them and they were throwing them. When I came in, I saw 2 Mexicans stabbing a black inmate against the bathroom wall with a pen. Boom, 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 right? That was that riot. There was the Alpha Yard or the Alpha Gym. I was in the gun post, asleep during count time. I was like this. I was on doubles, back-to-back swaps, asleep. And all of a sudden, this is what I hear, since you guys are following. That's what I hear. And my partner goes, oh, shit. And I jumped up. Woo. Right? And I had the 40 millimeter up against the cage. It wasn't a catwalk. And I get it half asleep, mind you. Fucking eyes all halfway closed. It was during count time they kicked it off. Mexicans and blacks, again. That was very on and cracking back then. Boom, get down, get down, get down, get down. Get down, get down, get down. That was nuts. Then, fast forward to another time. Alpha Yard during Chow, same time frame. I was in the hole. I was in ADSEG, A5. And I hear code 3 on the radio, Alpha Yard, like, oh, I'm out of here. Open this fucking door, right? I was young, ready, eager. Put my hat on backwards, thinking I'm a somebody, right? I always had a pepper spray in one hand and a baton in the other hand. You're not supposed to do that. They teach you not to do that. Don't do that, right? But I looked around, everybody else was doing it, so I just followed suit. Again, blacks and Mexicans fighting in front of Alpha 1. Fighting in front of the sergeant's office, fighting in front of the gym, fighting inside of the gym, fighting in the culinary, right? Just boom, 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 pockets of fighting everywhere. That one I got pepper sprayed in the eyes by my partner, female partner. Pepper sprayed me right in the eyeballs. Shit sucked. I had to use my fingers and go like this to open my eyes because they locked tight with that pepper spray. Man, I just gave you a few incidents about, or a few stories about riots. AKA Raymond Mora, you know me. Did they change your YouTube name? Good or bad about Pelican Bay? I've never heard nothing bad about Pelican Bay. Never heard nothing bad. There's been some serious incidents at that prison. What's the worst story you got about dealing with the prison politics? I would have to say the prison politics, and the worst story would be when that captain and that guy that used to be a somebody for the Southern Hispanics, when they fucking caused a catastrophe on Bravo Yard, RJD. 2 officers got stabbed, brutally fucking stabbed, bad. Beat up with their own batons, pepper sprayed with their own pepper spray. That was prison politics, bad prison politics. Buffoonery prison politics. A family member is Santa Rita. Have you heard of it? Santa Rita? No, what is Santa Rita Jail? No, where's that one at? P-Town in the house. Fuck, you got fucking Pomona representing deep up in this motherfucker. Kingsley Apartments, The Pencil. Catherine, look at this shit. I got this when I first came onto the YouTube. I see a lot of new faces on here and new names. First of all, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Over here, I drop a video daily in the morning. I expose the buffoonery in the California Department of Corrections. And I always end it with a good message because, you know, I wasn't always a good guy. I used to do a lot of dumb shit before, right? But I'm 12 years sober now. I live a good life, or at least try to the best of my abilities, right? I am human. But yeah, I'm all about pushing that positivity. Wouldn't you guys agree that there's so much negativity out there in the world? That we don't need any more of it? I would. What about talking to a CEO at CIW to see the differences in there? The bad thing about talking to any active COs is that you cannot, because they're going to get in trouble. I'm not going to get them in trouble. I think when I first started, there was like a new kid that wanted to talk, and I'm like, nah, bro, you're going to get in trouble. Like, understand this. I'm not going to do anything for views or that's going to get anybody in a jam. And I think you guys understand that. But I have heard about the CIW from inside, from other partners. CIW, they say that it's worse or as bad as Charlie Yard, RJD, EOP, SNY. Like, they'll just fucking walk right into the sergeant's office, sit down, throw a fit, and just demand something. You're like, oh, hell no. And then when you tell them no, Stan, somebody give me a thumbs down. Oh, man. It's just fucked up my day right there. Son of a bitch. But anyways, that they'll throw the fucking trash can, right? Don't be getting any ideas, guys. Did you ever work on transport buses, transferring inmates to different prisons? Holy shit, the retired CO. What's up? Fighting the fight. What's up, LT? Keep fighting the fight. CDCR buffoonery, lining their wallets, not caring for the troops that do all the work. I stand behind you. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. That's the truth. Thank you. You think it boils down to money, the retired CO? I do. Or do you think it boils down to power? Because the way they get power is disgusting. The way they handle it or don't handle it. They're addicted to power. And you guys saw my video. You guys saw my video earlier today. It's called She Disrespected Me. Or you should have watched it. A captain straight disrespected me over and over and over again. And the only reason they're able to get away with that in the California Department of Corrections is because you try that bullshit anywhere else, A, you're going to get fucked up. B, people are going to tell you to fuck off. And 3, you can't mistreat people the way that managers in the California Department of Corrections mistreat people. Right? It's the truth. Hey, what up, Ricardo? Ricardo's an old elementary school friend from back in the day. Literally elementary. 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. Witter. Oh my God. Roberto said, saludos, keep preaching the CDCR BS. How about your boy, Captain P? I don't want to say his name, and here's why. At RJD, was he a company guy? No, that guy is the best guy. That guy right there is a captain. That guy should be a warden somewhere. I never wanted to say his name because if Sacramento is watching, they're going to be like, well, who does Hector Bravo like? That's who we need to fuck over. Imagine, that's how fucked up this is. So I didn't say his name, but that's the guy you referred to. The dude is a former Marine. The dude got fucked over so much by, let me tell you how he got fucked over. He was a solid captain. They kept telling him to do dumb shit. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. Period. Point. And that's a captain saying no. That's, not only is that rare, that's 1 in a million. Nope. They kept writing him up. The fucked up thing about that whole situation, this is the first time you guys are hearing this. Every time the associate warden examination and interviews would come up, AW, and that cool dude right there, that good person, would interview, a week before, they would hit him with a frivolous investigation. They would put bad paperwork on him, so it would fuck him out of the opportunity of promoting. They did that to him not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. 5 times they fucked him over like that. Pollard, Raquel, they gave her a promotion straight up north. Skipped the whole rank of warden. They thought it was cute then. I don't think it's fucking cute now. You know how sad it got? It got so fucking sad. They kept taking this captain's money. That dude has a family. That dude has kids. They kept taking his money. 5% here, 10% here. Adverse action, adverse action. It got so bad that the sixth time the AW interview came around, he's like, hey, Hector, I'm not even going to put in for it. I'm not going to put in for the AW interview because I'm tired of getting money taken away under these fake investigations. Tell me that's not fucked up. Tell me that's not corruption. Man, every time I drop something new, every time I drop something new and refreshing to me and the truth, I swear to God, man, one of my white hairs goes back to black, right? One of my venas gets a little thicker, right? It's the truth. Oh, speaking of that, oh man, we have 92 people on here. I'm about to drop a gem on you guys. You guys are going to love this. Check this out. Nick Madon, right? Law firm. So, if you're in the department and you put up with the bullshit that I just said, or semi-near, right? You may have developed some post-traumatic stress disorder, right? You may have torn a ligament. Go to publicsafetycomp.com. Publicsafetycomp.com. Madden's Law Group. Phone number 310-340-0317. Tell them Hector Bravo sent you. Go put in a claim. Go get checked out, right? You just may have suffered some type of on-the-job injury. I'm just saying, right? Talking about all this bullshit. Talk about helping the cause, helping each other out, right? You didn't have to be in CDCR too. He does public safety. Pretty sure the dude will take any type of workman's comp claim. You're getting dicked around and tearing shit and suffering all kinds of BS. As an inmate, did you get bullied in jail? Ask an inmate, did you get bullied in jail? Whoa, what up, Benny? Good to see you again, Hector. Yet another great show. Saludos, Algreñas. Hey, Benny, my freaking Wi-Fi, man. When I go over, follow the Gray Line, the story behind the Blue Line podcast. The Gray Line, the story behind the Blue Line podcast. You got all the OG veteranos, like the pioneers of the game, man. Pioneers of law enforcement. We're talking about the years of the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s that paved the way for today, right? I did a hey, Esquel, I ran out of table. I did a podcast over there, interview. And, fuck was I getting at right now? Oh, good looking out. I did a podcast over there, man. And prior to that, I bought some fucking security cameras around the house, right? So I don't get caught slipping. And it just sucked all the Wi-Fi, man. I kept dropping the call, man, looking like a fucking cheap bastard. Not anymore. The Esquel hooked it up right there, $10. Good looking out. But, anyways, I fucking disconnected all that shit. I'm good to go now. Benny disconnected all that shit. Just sleep with an extra gun under the pillow. Call it even. Not that I have any, but if I did, tell him Greñas sent you. G. Greñas is a llavero on D-Yard. The CDCR sounds like a fleecing of the state of California. Giant money grab. Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't know, yes. Think about it. Look at Narcan. Look at Narcan. Google gruesome Newsome. I'm gonna get shit canned after this episode. I didn't plan on coming out like this, right? But sometimes, right? Did a little bit of boxing back in my day, El Gallo Negro. But Narcan, you're pumping fentanyl across the border, right? From China to Mexico to the United States. Gruesome Newsome put in something like pushing the whole Narcan thing, right? Well, he may or may not have his hand in the pot. So tell me that's not money grabs. Tell me that's not, everything is not created by design. The homeless crisis. And call the number, you are entitled to compensation. Where is that, man? I'm going to put that fucking number right there. Because I care about you guys. Look, Nick Madon, public safety comp.com. And then I'm going to put the dude's phone number, right? 310-340. We're done getting dicked around, man. Fuck this. And it's funny because I'm just passionate about this. That's why I could keep going and going and going. Pin the message right there. You guys want to just call that guy, Nick Madon, public safety comp, and say, you know what, man? Hector sent me. Get me started. I want to hear what you have to say, man. This is how I'm all fucked up. I'm sure by the end of this year, CO's going to carry Narcan. Hey, Jerry, the sergeant's already carrying it. You don't have any guns, LT. I don't, bro. Good looking out. Hey, pinche Giovanni, what up? Giovanni tapping in. We already have the homie Victor. Now it's a party. Giovanni, I'm not even going to ask why you were late, bro. I'm not going to ask. I already know. I already know why. Leave Greñas alone. He was just in love with we do need to clean house of corruption. Yes, for sure. Facts, man. But we got to do it as a team effort. That's why I'm trying to help you guys, like, rowdy the troops. You know, Greñas, for a fact, just not first watch. You know, Greñas, he could hold his own, right? He wasn't a bad cop. Besides the whole Mazapan incident, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Brain fart, I don't know. Sugar high, I don't know. But he was not a bad cop. The dude was a solid cop. If I ever was getting attacked, I would have no doubts that Greñas would come in and put in work. You know what I mean, guys. Come on. Pobre vato. G. Pobre vato. Hector, what do you think happened with all that opium that was harvested in Afghanistan for 20 years? You know, Tierra Caliente, I'm not on your level when it comes to all this knowledge, but you're right, bro. You're absolutely right. You've been right. Everything has been fucking manufactured. Everything has been created by design. And you're right. What do you think happened with all that opium that was harvested in Afghanistan for 20 years? Fucking facts. Facts. Now that you said that, Tierra Caliente, now that you said that, I remember when fentanyl came on the scene in the prison system. Dudes were dropping like flies, man. I was going to make a whole episode on this, but I might as well just talk about it now since there's 90 fucking, almost 100 of us riding deep on here. When fentanyl hit the prisons, it almost seems like it hit the prisons before it hit the streets. Because we weren't hearing about motherfuckers just dropping dead on the streets. Now you can kind of see it. Or now you clearly see it. But I think it hit the prisons before it hit the fucking streets. And the way they were talking about it, right? The way that Green staff members were talking about it. And the way that the Blue was somewhat talking about it, right? Because they're not going to go and talk to you about this kind of stuff. But you could, when they would fucking come out of their death, when they would die and come back to life, right? We'd bring them back to life. They would kind of be groggy and would be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, what are you taking? Or you took too much? Or what are you taking? Maybe talk to the cellie, the cellmate, and just, we were trying to figure out why they were dropping like fucking flies. And yeah, it turned out like this is, what we kept saying was like, hey, this is like a stronger version of heroin. Like this is uncut. Like this is, well, it turned out to be fentanyl, but we just didn't know it then. Lieutenant, who put you up on the YouTube gang? That's a damn good fucking question, Junior. Seriously. Check this out. If you go back to... Oh, Giovanni said right there, you have a better chance of surviving an OD in prison than the streets for real. Facts, 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 man. We'll do CPR on you guys for days. Narcan, Ambubag, right? They should be giving medals to these fucking COs. But everybody is concerned with materialism that we forgot the concept of living life. Facts, Sierra Caliente. You know what else they said? Who was it? One of those presidents said, those that would sacrifice liberty for security deserve neither. We got too comfortable. We got too comfortable, right? That's the truth. Man, we got some fucking knowledgeable warriors on this channel. That's why I love you guys. I went on that book signing tour. People I was meeting up with, fuck, we were chopping it up like we known each other for years. We're on that same mindset. But the homie asked, who put me up on this YouTube channel? Who put me up on the YouTube game? Check this out. I never anticipated this. I never predicted this. If you go back to my first videos, what I'm talking about is I'm talking about war stories from Iraq, specifically my friends that were killed in Iraq. The reason I did that was because, one, I think about them daily and I miss them daily. And two, I wanted the world to know about them, right? I wanted their name to live in honor continuously. So I put that out there, but it didn't really get views, guys. Of course, nobody knew who I was, and or like, it just didn't, that's not what people wanted to see or hear. Then at the time I had left the California Department of Corrections, and at the time, CDCR started mixing the Fresno Bulldogs into Ironwood State Prison down south where they'd never fucking been before, or maybe back in the day. Calipad, level 4 killers. And they were getting massacred, man. 3 versus fucking 25, 12 versus 100. Straight massacred. And me being a man, that's not cool, bro. Like, that's not fucking cool. That's just, across the board, that's not cool. Like, that's not funny. It's not cute. It's not hardcore. It's fucking dumb as fuck. And it's unethical, right? So I made a video giving my opinions. It fucking blew up. The Fresno Bulldog video blew me up. Boom. And you know who's gonna... You're never gonna believe who the first person to reach out to me was, man. Flaco from Convict's Perspective. Believe it or not, the dude just turned himself in last week or two. He reached out to me like, hey, I just seen you just bounced from the department. I want to get an interview going with me on my channel. I'm like, yeah, I've seen your channel, right? Because I used to watch these channels in the department. They're very interesting, funny. I learned a lot of knowledge. Yeah, you be learning stuff from what they say, right? You guys are learning stuff from what I say. So I say, yeah, dude, I'm down. Like, fuck, I'm out now, right? I'm not a CO no more. I'm not a cop. I ain't wearing green. I'm wearing gray. So, I'm not wearing green. I'm wearing gray. So, I went on his. I instantly got 1,000+ viewers from coming out on Convict's Perspective. So, shout out to him for doing that, reaching out, for putting me on the map on top of the Fresno Bulldog video. Like, boom, boom. And then I just came... Daily. Oh, firing on SAC, firing on headquarters. Boom, 13-second calentadas, 14-second calentadas. Boom. Putazos, right? Just, I've pretty much been coming with it 6 months straight in a row, daily. And we're growing. Warriors in the garden. I still roll on my mattress daily. I just don't hear the gallo anymore. Don't trip. I got you. I'm going to do it on my Instagram. Tensión en la tira. Tierra caliente. Sí. I'm institutionalized, right? I heard Greñas was trying to do CPR on you, LT. Is that true? No. Look, if Greñas had a crush on me, he didn't make it known, right? He fucking my boy Troy. Oh, gee. Why don't you take off your shirt, G? It's kind of hot in here, G. Uh, and then he told the lieutenant, not me, the other lieutenant, damn, se te nota las venas, G. Right? Then he told the big Mexican CO in the building in Charlie 1. When you sit down, the jumpsuit used to bulge, right? Like in your crotch area. You could kind of see your package, you know. And he said, golly, G, with all due respect, is that all you, G? Then the Greñas story came around. Yeah, Greñas by far, no, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Nobody cared about anything on this channel as much as they cared about the homie Greñas. For sure. Nobody. I got family members calling me about Greñas. You guys want to know what he looks like, or what I always thought what he looked like? Hold on, let me fucking type it in. Okay, this, if you type it in on Google, John Leguizamo, right? The American actor. In my opinion, I love your stories about Greñas, right? In my opinion, when I first saw this dude, I'm like, this dude looks like John Leguizamo. Right? What movies did he come out of? You guys remember back in the day? Did he come out of like The Pest or some shit? Those old school ass. Let me see. 2008. This dude's been acting for a minute. 2001. Joe the King. Rage. King of the Jungle. Where did I see this fool? I saw this fool like in the early 90s. Wasn't there a movie called The Pest? We the people love Greñas. Was it The Pest? Hold on, because I'm losing my mind over here, man. The Babysitters. So you guys know who this guy is. John Leguizamo. That's what Greñas looks like, man. For sure. The Pest, yeah. The movie The Pest, John Wick. No. Hanging with the homeboys. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my goodness. So, Greñas by Tu Wong Fu? He came out in Tu Wong Fu? I don't got a good list of his movies right here. But, Carlitos Way? Golly. I forgot to tell you this one too. Since you guys love Greñas so much. Remember I was telling you about the UFC fighter CO? That fool reached out to me too. Right? He had the tattoo. Like fucking Greñas went and got the same tattoo, right? The fool thought. So on my story, I said that Greñas told me, hey, G, did you hear they want to stab me, G? And I'm like, no, I didn't hear that, bro. He's like, yeah, that there's a Mexican CO here that has a tattoo on his neck. So when my homie called me, he's like, hey, bro, I remember that shit. So they actually moved that one CO off the yard, right? They redirect you. If you get a kite put on you that you're going to get stabbed, they take you off your post and move you away from the danger area. Well, Greñas was panicking. This fool was panicking and stressing out because he was still in the yard, right? But no. The other guy. But what if it's me, G? But what if it's me, G? And we're like, no, bro. Even like the inmates knew, like the officers knew, like, dude, they ain't talking about you, right? Because he wasn't a bad CO. He wasn't a bad cop, but he just wasn't gonna go get fucked up. Like nobody was gonna really target the guy. Like he wasn't going like that's another one. So this fool was all panicking in the building, right? Like, they're gonna get me, G. We're like, no, bro, you're good. You're good, right? The matter of fact, all the fucking tension had already gotten down when they moved that other CO off the yard. So it's like, everything's fucking cool, right? Then the homie's panicking, like, relax, Greñas. Fuck, bro. Hey, who's over there? Relax, Greñas. So, oh, fuck. You should go and look into California Insider. Yeah, if anybody has a connect with California Insider, send them my information, send them my way. Esquiel, for the homie Greñas, that's what's up. Oh, man. It had been a minute since I jumped on a live with you guys. There's 81 of you guys. Yeah, he was Luigi in Super Mario. That's Greñas. Right? Well, that's not Greñas, but that looks like Greñas. Esquiel, that's what's up. Gonna put a little ×2 by your name. My penmanship is not the best. Don't trip. Hey, I see how you picked up certain things from Wes Watson like gems, and here we go. Actually, I think he might have picked that up from me. Let's date back to see who started using that first. I go like this, gems. I don't think that fool be dropping gems like me. Right? And I wouldn't, this is Greñas, this is me dropping gems, right? So like, I don't think so. And here we go. Where else are we going to go? Straight to the top. Greñas put me on Clecha about SNY. Is this true? Hector, convicts are seen in society like outcasts, but throughout history, the greatest minds had some type of incarnation and a great impact on this world. Like who? Nelson Mandela? Is that the one of them? I don't know my history like that, but you're right. You're right. It kind of takes people that have been through the trenches in a way. You look at life different. When you've been through some fucking crazy shit, some fucked up shit, war, prison, you look at life different. Get a different perspective. Keeping it 100. What up? Good to see you. Damn, I haven't seen you in a minute. Keeping it 100. Here you go. Boom. Here you go. Boom. But yeah, go ahead and ask your questions right there. We'll get this motherfucker cracking. Don't mind me. I'm just scrolling through the comments. See if I missed anything. Where we at? Are you happy with how your lion tattoo turned out? Oh man. Yeah. I'm just happy I got a hand tattoo. I had wanted one. Also, if you guys haven't headed over to the Patreon, right? I'm going to put the link right there. Go sign up. You don't want to miss out. What you can see over there is shit that I cannot post here for various reasons or another, right? Put the link right there. Sign up. The next 8 people to sign up will get the top tier perks. Boom. It reminded me because I just got an email. I want my beard back, LT. Sub. That's what's up. Hit the likes. 73 likes, 75 people. You ever gonna get more tattoos or you done? That hand tattoo is sick. Thank you, Chrysler Technician. DY, Cubo, what up? What's cracking? Well, tattoos, they are addicting, right? I believe that every individual has their own like body type for tattoos. Like I never thought I would look good with a sleeve tattoo or it would look appropriate. So I never really thought about that. I've kind of been kicking the idea around. As far as neck tattoos go, I did have some crazy thoughts enter my head a while ago, but I'm like, nah, that's a no-go. My face, this is all I got going for me, not gonna happen. Oh yeah, for sure. I do plan on getting maybe one or two more. I have 0 tattoos on my legs. 0. I'd be seeing some of those knee tattoos on people. They look fucking painful, but they kind of look badass for sure. Because you're like, damn, that motherfucker can endure some pain for sure. Chicks be having that shit too. Yeah, 1967 kid. If you don't already have my email address, shoot it. Right there. Boom. Lieutenant, we should have this kind of live show at least monthly. Yeah, Linda, we do it. We be doing it. I'm going to do one since we're at the end of the month. I'm going to do one in the beginning of next month, right? Back to back. Man, what about that new music coming out lately by Young Drummer Boy, King Little G? Man. Talking about back to back. Okay. All right, 1967 kid. A greñas tattoo over my heart. What would it be? Just the name, you got any thigh tattoos? Victor, I don't, bro. Audiobook with you narrating. I have to learn how to do that. I don't know how to do that. You got any thigh tattoos? Oh, man. King Little G. Wes Watson don't keep it 100. Damn, he said it. He said it. What's this podcast about, homie? This podcast is about people that are absolutely fucking fed up with the way the world has gone fucking south, starting with the California Department of Corrections, where I happen to work as an officer, sergeant, lieutenant. Watch the videos, my boy. Hit the like button, subscribe button. You're missing out. Love your content. Thank you, Dixie. I was going to join correction, but after hearing the horror stories, I'm good. It's not so bad. I mean, my dick can't get hard. My dog has no more ribs. Your words ever leave your mouth so fast you can't bring them back? Anyways, that's what's up, Gio. Don't believe all the stories. What do you mean don't believe all the stories? What do you mean Jerry, what do you mean don't believe all the stories? Every fucking story I've said on here, now I'm getting fucking anger, rage. Every fucking story I have said on here is 100% facts, 100% true, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? If I didn't know how to tell a story, or I wouldn't even know how to tell a fake story, you're gonna get ED, the struggle is real. Do you think if you were a CO, your dick would still work? No. Do you think if you were a CEO and never got promoted, you would still be in? I think so. I think so, Junior. I think so. Oh, not for me. Gracias. Appreciate it. I can see your venas, G. Hey, I'm like sunburned lately. Sesame Place. So, I think I would still be in if I was a CO for sure. Um, because it took what it took for me to leave. It took for me to be a lieutenant like this in a chair like this, sitting in the public information officer's seat in the warden's administration building and witnessing the corruption with my own two fucking eyes, seeing how high it went to headquarters, and me looking and being like, oh, hell nah. Get me the fuck up out of here. Call me naive. Call me naive. The word is naive. Call me naive for not knowing that is reality. I would have never fucking fathomed. I mean, you probably hear some stories, or you probably think, that can't happen. Or, maybe your information is twisted. Or, maybe they didn't mean to make that mistake. Or maybe they don't know what they're doing, and they're just, no, they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing, right? So I'm glad I answered that question, because are the big, I thought it said at least the big balls are still intact. Yeah. Gee, Damn. Blue Chew is going to be the next sponsor. You guys' comments are off the fucking hook. Hey, I stayed away from the ED comments. I swear to God, man. I was at the, you shouldn't swear like that, but I was, nonstop, man. Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction, Cialis, blue pills? And I'm like, no way, man. I'm like, I gotta chill out. Which prison or jail do you think is the most organized in California for a rookie CO to work at? My honest opinion, Sentinel State Prison. For sure, man. I'm not even kissing their ass, because at the time, towards the end, I'm like, this place sucks. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't. It gets so bad. You guys ever watch Stranger Things, the Upside Down World? You go to other places, it's straight upside down world, man. I'm out of water. Thank you, Chris. If this YouTube thing doesn't work out, you can be the poster boy for those little blue pills. Imagine fucking young ass dude. Well, in contrast, like, hey, you ever lived a miserable life? You ever seen so much trauma that you can't get an erection? Try the magic of Cialis, right? Yeah, Sand's a good fucking prison. I swear it is, man. There's buffoons there, right? And I know who they are, but it's nowhere near. That's like manageable. That's like manageable boteo type of. I had to take a little kickback. I fucking hated the dude who moved like a little bitch. Smack these motherfuckers around. Pah, 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 if I could. Right, but I can't. So. The rhino pills kick in faster if you put them through the trunk. What do you even mean by that, bro? What is the trunk? Is the trunk through the mouth, through the front, or through the back? DY, you like my boteo joke, bro? Dad, I never have said that. 6 months into it, right? I'm like, who didn't I like back in the day? Well, there's a whole list, but I'm like, man, I'm not gonna fucking, but yeah, that fool, fuck, man, that fool job changed me from AdSig. What is it when, like jealousy or some weird shit? Avenal is right on par with RJD. No way, Dixie. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but you're probably right. Una de gato. I got it. 967 kid. I'm going to hit you up right now after this, for sure. Oh my God, DY, shoot it. What is the latest, bro? I'm afraid to ask. Let me see. Go ahead and tell me, but I think the latest, I'll tell you what the latest was I heard. Oh, shoot it then. What did I hear the latest? Have you ever had an inmate that hated you because you had freedom and a career? No. No, they understood. They understood that they understood the circumstances. Like, hey, these dudes are just here to work. You know, we are here to live, do our time. RJD Trans went to the convention in a state vehicle. Oh my God. It's like they can't help themselves. That place is fucking cursed. I don't get it. What up, Samantha? I don't get it. Checks out. Well, let's talk about that. Can you get in trouble for taking a state trans vehicle to the convention? Well, yeah, I kind of don't see how or why you would be using that for, off-duty things. Number two, who the fuck authorized that, right? Number three, did they do it thinking that they were okay doing it? Or that they were going to do it sneakily and get away with it? Like, some of this shit, I just can't fucking... It makes my hamster fucked up, right? Come back with an inmate and a dog. No, mames. I saw that guy. I saw the guy about the dog story. No shit, man. I saw him. He said, hey, bro, you made me famous. I started laughing. I'm like, oh, bro, I wasn't talking about you. He's like, no, you were. Yeah, you're right. You're right. RJD to Reno is a far drive. What about the fucking high desert COs that went to Tijuana with the inmate, the weapons, and the state vehicle? You remember that shit? No, you guys didn't know? 79 people on here smashed the like button. High desert is in Northern California, the most northern part of California. Richard J. Donovan, the cursed place from hell, is on the border of Mexico, down south, Tijuana. You ever come around this area right here, San Diego, there is a 8 out of 10 chance that you're going to miss the last exit and find yourself in Mexico, Tijuana. Because the way it's built is not like, if you miss the sign, you missed the sign. You're in. You ain't coming back, right? The two big-ass white honky COs that don't speak a lick of Spanish, right, with an inmate with the guns, went into Mexico and got gaffled up by the federales. Man, got him. They got him. All bad. All bad. They had to call the U.S. consulate. They had to call the warden at the time. They had to call some very important people on both sides. Oh, they were so scared. Those poor cops were scared. I saw them when they came back out. I was an OP sergeant on first watch doing a swap. They were quiet. They were like, fuck, could you imagine? High Desert State Prison. It wasn't RJD. Hector, do you see yourself as an American or ethnic Mexican American? Well, when people ask me, hey man, what are you? I say Mexican because they're asking like, what? We're probably asking where do I come from or what is my nationality. But I don't say I'm American. I know I'm American, right? I fought for America, but just people say, "What are you?" Oh, I'm Mexican. Yes, that was a classic. Do you have any stories of child predators getting fucked up? Absolutely, Bob the Gamer. Look on the I'm gonna wind it down here on the live, but look on my channel. There's one I talk about 135 signed. No way, DY. No way. What is going on here? 135 signed. Was that a fucking transportation run they did? No, mom is. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Just imagine the unnecessary stress, right? You're a sergeant, you're a lieutenant, you're a captain. You just want to go to work and do your best and leave. Then you hear this dumb shit that happens, right? And you're like, I can't. Like, I can't. All you have to do is just don't do dumb shit. It's not that hard. Don't do dumb shit. Don't do dumb shit. And no matter how many times you tell people not to do dumb shit, they still do dumb shit. I couldn't do it anymore. I tapped out, right? I found something odd. Bible study one night had to be a SO classroom because chapel was busy. They had coloring books, pages, oversized monster dragon knuckle inside of a car, no cruising. They had a falsa at the convention center for them to sign on. They had a fucking laptop with telestaff. Hey, watch, put me out. Where you at? Oh, I'm sick. Hey, I'm gonna wind it down, right? I wanted to tap in with you guys, give you guys an update. What are we on? We're on the 27th of June. I'll be dropping another live next week, early July. Starting to warm up here in San Diego. About time. Fuck. But welcome to everybody that's new to the channel. Subscribe, share. We're at 16,000. We're about to hit that 20,000. When we do the 25K, I'm going to do a big ass bash. Right? I'm going to do a big ass bash. And we're just going to continue. Just going to keep fucking grinding and growing the message. Thank you guys. Keep pushing forward.